to live, correct? So you will need some places to live, and also man stays and lives over here, and it also carries out its activities. That is the economic activities. What do you mean by economic activities? Yes. What do you mean by economic activities? Yes or no? Don't know. What is economic activities?
Giving and taking of money.
Correct. Taking and giving of money, right? So if you take money, mostly economic activities are related to something where you earn. Economy means money. So when person living in a place, in a particular place, he or she starts earning something, then that is called as economic activity. Now in this economic activity, it can be a business which he or she is running, or it can be a job which they are doing. Okay, so it can be anything. Now there are different activities such as physical activities or cultural activities. Also there are economic factors which affect this human settlement also. Now suppose if you are living in a particular area and there you have some problem. Okay, now what could be that problem? It could be the natural calamity, that is physical problem. Okay, physiographical problem. Also there could be some cultural problems, like if there are more of one community people and then you are not able to adjust in between them, you will actually shift your house to some other place. Okay, so that is why there are different factors which affect the human settlement. Also if you are living on a place, in a place, and there the economic facility, the earning is very less, the earning potential is too less, then what will you do? Yes, you'll actually move to other place and then start living over there. Now here in settlements, these settlements, how will they develop? Anybody who can tell me how this settlement will develop? Yes, no one knows how this settlement will develop. If suppose you are living in a particular area, there are many people living with you, how will it develop? How will that place develop? Yes, anybody? Nobody knows the answer. Okay, I'll tell you. See, whenever you have correlation between the man and the environment, okay, the environment should be there. It should be suitable to your lifestyle. Correct? If man can adjust according to its environment and the environment is favorable, like there is water, there is air, okay, the soil is good for agriculture, it is fit for growth, then only the area or that settlement will grow actually. Okay, that city or that village will grow and it will be converting into a city, then into a big city, urban areas. Okay. Now there are different physical factors such as relief. Then we have altitudes also. There are soil. If soil is good, it is fertile only, then you can go ahead, right? Why? Because it will give you good yield. If the soil is not good, you cannot have good yield. Then the climate. If the climate is not favorable, you cannot live there. Then their drainage also. Groundwater level also. See, many places you have to build wells, bore wells. Why? Because the groundwater is needed every time. You won't find water every time or a river near you every time. So you have to dig a bore well also, and from there you need to take the water and use it. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, the groundwater level should be there. It should be enough. Yes. Now they influence the type and spacing of settlement also. Okay, like how big the settlement is. If it is a place where the things are very less, availability of things are very less, then it will be a small settlement. Whereas if you have ample of availability, then what will happen? The settlement will be big. There will be many people living there. Now for example, in dry regions, water is a crucial factor because you need water for all the activities, whether it is agriculture, whether it is domestic purposes, you need water for everything. If you don't have water in any place, you cannot stay there, you cannot live there for a longer time. Also if the groundwater level is low and you don't have water in the well as well, then how will you live there? Correct? You have to migrate from there, you have to shift from that place. So all these are factors which affect the settlement. Now there are some other factors like social factors. which also leads to fragmentation. Suppose a place has minimum, if I say minimum community, okay, minimum people of one community, maximum of the other community. What will you do? Yes, what are you going to do? Either you adjust in that community with them, yes, otherwise what will you do? You'll shift from there, you'll leave that place and shift to some other place where you have some people around you with your own community. So that is called as fragmentation. Now the fragment means breaking up, breaking off. The breaking down means fragmentation. Yes, yes, Muskan, you raised your hand. Do you have any question? Muskan, Abrar, do you have any question?
मैम आप
No,
कौन सा
ma'am.
चैप्टर ले?
I am taking the third chapter, human settlement and land use. I told you before only. Yes, Yasmin. Any issue? You raised your hand. Yasmin Sheikh, you raised your hand. What happened?
No,
Nothing. Please don't raise your hand if you don't have any problem when I'm teaching. If you have any question, any problem, if you want to ask anything, do raise your hand, okay? Yes, Muskan, you can raise your hand. Say what happened. Muskan, what happened? Hello?
मैम आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही.
Is it clear now? Hello? Am I
No,
audible
ma'am.
now?
No, ma'am.
Just a second.
Yes, ma'am. Audible.
क्लियर है मैम. यस
Then
मैम.
you check your net, please. Okay, check your net, because it's not a problem from my side. Other students can hear everything very nicely, very correctly. The problem is only from your side, so kindly check the net. Okay, now we'll go on with types of settlement. Now there are different type of settlement. Now settlements will vary in size and type. Correct? The settlement can be small, can be big, and it can be of different types. Now they range from a hamlet to a metropolitan city. Hamlet means a very small place to a very metropolitan, that is a big city. Okay, you understand the meaning of metropolitan city, where metros are there. With size, the economic character and social structure of a settlement will change, and it also does it ecology and technology. Correct? How will the ecology and technology change? If the settlement is small, there will be less economic character, less inflow of income. Yes, and it will have less ecology, like less things with it. Okay, so there will be less technology because there's nothing over there to work actually. And if you have a big settlement, so a settlement could be small and it could be sparsely spaced also. Sparsely means very less people live there. Sparsely means people very less they live there. And they may also have a large and a closely spaced settlement. What do you mean by this? See, if the people are less, if population is less, then you will have a spacious settlement. Okay, the houses will be far away from each other. They'll be living there. Also, what will happen? You will have less people living over there. It will be less developed. Whereas on the other hand, if you go in a metropolitan city, it will be closely spaced. There are more people living, population is more. So if the population is more, then what will happen? You will have more houses. You will need more houses. And needing of more houses means building up of more houses over there. Yes? Yes or no? Muskan, why are you raising your hand continuously? Do you have any query? Hello? Muskan, am I audible to you? Please lower your hands. Don't raise your hands without any question. Now, if you will have more population over there, then people will have more houses. So the houses will be very near to each other. Yes. And so what will happen? It will be closely spaced. Now, on this basis of spacing, we have different houses, different settlements, and it can be divided into different four types. How many types are there? There are four types. Now, the first type is compact or clustered or nucleated settlement. Compact, clustered, or nucleated means the same. These are synonyms of each other and it means the same. Okay. Compact is very closely spaced. Correct. So clustered, we say cluster of stars. So that means there are many stars. There are many people living in one place. So that means it is closely spaced. Understood? Also, the second. So this was the first type. The second type is semi-clustered or fragmented settlement. Now, semi-clustered or fragmented means broken house. Like there are people who are living. Some live like one community people will be living in one area. Then from that area only they will shift to some other area, the close by nearby area. Some population will be living. Some people will be living in the close by area. Now, okay. Now, how will I explain this? Suppose if I am living here, okay, near the school, if I'm living near my campus, then some people will be living near my houses. Then there will be some distance. Okay, suppose if we go from our school to the sugar factory, so in between this place, what will happen? We'll have some people living nearby me, and some people will be living near the sugar factory. So this is the distance. That means it is having semi clustered or fragmented settlements. So people are living in different areas. Okay, but there are small mobs of people living in that area. Then we have dispersed settlement. This is also the same as semi or fragmented part, because there are again people who are distributed everywhere in the whole area. Okay, and the last is isolated, means single, alone. It is very rare, but still you find people living in some other place where, suppose if I'm living in the city, I get a place 10 kilometers away from my place and it is very cheap. I'll purchase that and I'll go and build my house and live there. That means I'm living in isolation. So that is single. Okay, but it is very rare. So these are the four types. Anyone who can tell me all the four types of settlements which we gone through today? Hello? Yes? Are you able to see my whiteboard?
No,
Hello?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Are you able to see my whiteboard?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
The screen share option is not there over here. Yes, I know that it is not over there. I'll, it's not working, not allowed. I'll share with him. Okay, see, I'll write first and then I will share with you my white screen. Okay, I'm writing the four types of settlement. I will be saying while writing, I'll be saying to you the four types of settlements. They are, you can write in your book, okay? Four types of settlements. They are the first one. You can write in your notebooks, please, or a rough book till I'm writing on the whiteboard, and I'll be sharing it with you. This whiteboard part. Compact or clustered.
Ma'am, screen is not available.
Yes, I know that. You can write in your rough book. Okay, I'm saying you. Compact or clustered, or those who have the textbook, kindly open the textbook and mark in that. If you don't have the textbook, do write it in your rough book for today. And from tomorrow, I'll share my screen or the book also with you. Okay? Nucleated. Okay. The second, did you write the first one? Compact or clustered or nucleated settlement. Finished writing? Write the second one. Semi clustered. semi-clustered or fragmented settlement. Okay. Now the third we have dispersed settlement. The fourth one is isolated settlement. First one, it has three different. Then next is semi-clustered or fragmented settlements. The third one, you just log in. ID डाल दो. हाँ. I am finishing my lecture. I have 8 standard. Okay, students, what I will do, it is not having a screen share option today. I don't know why. But what I'm doing, I'm taking the photo of this, okay, and sending these four types on the group. Or else, okay, let it be. You can write the names over here, okay? Just write the names. Have you written the names, all of you? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Am I audible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. Okay, sure, no problem. So, did you write the four types of the? Okay, so for today we'll be stopping over here. It's 9 o'clock. I have the other class. Even you all have the other class, which is your next class.